Hello. Back, right, yeah. We're getting straight filling this up out of product. So let's get this 75 tons in. Yeah, this is gonna be the last episode, I would say. Well, that depends. I have seen this before. You can't always tell. Sometimes it takes a lot longer to do the product and things like that, but then you consider that it will, so we shall see. But it should be on paper. Last episode was just absolutely nothing more to do now. No more product to bring in, it's all in. So it's now about keep checking the prices, which, let's just see, we have oats and wheat. So December for wheat, so next month, and December as well for that. Let's have a look now, because sometimes oats is funny. Yeah, no, it is still on the up. Yeah, I should think though it might be high. I have seen this before. Late afternoon, I have seen oats reach their zenith, so could have a look later on. Speed time, but we've got to do that anyway, so we can keep our eye on the. So there's a little bit of product still to do tomorrow morning. Yes. Yes, I can't wait to see. I do seriously think I was definitely under doing what I said. I said a meal. I think we're going to easily do that. This is another Brombos. I'm sure it is the Lord's map where we absolutely hammered things. It was amazing. We really did seriously beast a mill. In fact, I had quite a few nucleus, which is, when you consider a nucleus normally 7 or 8 episodes, to actually top a meal 7 or 8 episodes is quite. I mean, I know, yeah, I suppose it is good, no matter what way you look at things. For you to come on 7 or 8 times, and you start with, yeah, I mean, it depends, because some of ours, we do start with more. Oh, I think I'm going to sneeze, I hate it, because it always catches you out. I should have edited it if it catches me out. So blasted and then it's evil, it's definitely not. Yeah, it is amazing, really. But some, as I say, you do get equipment. I mean, not that I sell equipment, but what I mean is you start with a bit of an advantage if you have equipment versus not having equipment. If I do you give yourself a year to get items from the sales, which is the way that I've started FS22 ever since, since the beginning. With the start from scratch being so strenuous, 300,000, and I do try to get out of the debts. I mean, and that was based upon my first Let's Play in FS22, where I did have the debts, and that was really tough. It was. So I've tried ever since that to, yes, give myself the year. Usually buy a field as well and put at least a solar panel or something on there to generate a little bit of income as well. Is that how it is? Right. Okay, let's speed up to dinner time then. And keep feeding this through the day. And we'll check the prices later on in case they do. Yeah. Let's keep around that because it's dropping down already. Yeah, it seems to be able to keep it though if you on fast. Yeah, it seems to zip ahead, right? It does. Let's just slow down. Yeah. No, I guess we should load up and then we should speed time up again, but we should also check whilst we have this lull. Oh, the sun's coming out. That is beautiful after that horrible rain. Yes, I can't believe I forgot this. The blue one was only silagey type, forage type stuff, whereas the back one will do anything. Yeah, when I took it for the harvest, I thought, you Wally, you could have actually started to do your fields a lot earlier, had you have remembered. Now, the thing that threw me is I have used this with non-forage. I'm sure there is one size where you are allowed to use it and it is not just forage. Let's check that out, because am I getting my wires crossed? I'm sure that trailer also does. Might be that I've got my wires crossed. I'm sure I used it, but then again, it may be that is throwing me out. Sometimes if you make a mistake early on with something. No, it's the other one. That is right. Aha. But that one also... No, I don't know. I might have that in the Western Wilds as well. I might have bought that on purpose. Or got it on these sales. Think about it. Right, speed time up again. We'll go to... No. Just follow through with what we say. We did say we were going to have a look, didn't we? At... I've done a screenshot. You know how many times I do that? Right, space. Right, so that is... Oh, still on its rise. And that is... Still on their rise. Yeah, it is. Right, okay, speed time, it's on tea time then. Definitely getting close though. Could be both later today. Why do I always stick the indicator on? Right. I'll top this up anyway, even for the evening. I think, yeah, tomorrow morning we'll have a little bit, but it'll not be a lot. It'll be just the dregs. Yeah. Wow, 870, nearly 900,000. That's the thing I hate, is if you pull and you wait for them, they stop because you're too close, but you can't do anything about it. I do think the traffic needs adjusting somewhat, because it's sort of, there are certain, which one was it? Was Nishi, when I'd got a harvester and I was pulled over as much as a harvester can do, and they stopped and wouldn't move. So I had to literally go across the map, that trick where if you're out of the harvester they all disappear. I had no option but to do that, which is so unrealistic, absolutely ludicrous. So I do think that's changed for the worst. I mean, I do think that the honking that used to go on in FS19, that really was, yeah, that was a bit much. Right, let's check. Price this one last time. Yeah, it's still not as it should be on that. Neither is it on that. Okay, sleep till morning then. Let's turn the lights off. And the engine. Right, okay. Let's go across and let's sleep till morning. I don't know why I don't think traffic comes that way, but realism, perhaps real life sometimes intrudes where you know you should look. I hope we don't miss the window in the middle of the night. That is my biggest fear. Still, it is supposed to be today. Right, so look, prices 123, right, and 1144. Smashing, okay. And wheat. Yeah, we've actually topped it. That is a better price than we should be getting. So now is the time to sell our product. We should also be able to dump all of this in. That is a point, actually. Because we are taking quite a lot, it really would be a good idea. We'll do the silage first, because that is... We really could do with a bigger trailer to shift for this lot to make it. So I think we'll lease one for this one sort of thing, because it's taking 15 tons at a time is a little bit out of the... I think we'd lease a bigger one. I'm trying to think which one is... Actually, there's quite a few reasonable ones. 40 odd tons. So I think 40 tons is our limit, isn't it? Yeah, it is 47. Yeah. Let's see. 37. So yeah, another load. Stick all of this in, and then we'll just come and grab the rest. And then we will go to the shop, lease a 40 plus ton. A couple of options that come to mind that are quite reasonable, and about 40 tons. Needs to be more though, like 40 tons. If I've got 500 litres left in, especially if we're going a long way, if it's just down the road, then I'll do it all. But if it's a long way, I'm not going all the way for 700 litres. We can sort of pretty much guess how much that would be. Definitely, it's going to need the other one as well, which is good. We should stick it in the blue trailer though. Imagine, yeah, that is a point actually. If it's got a hitch, which some of these trailers have, we can stick the back one on as well. Our trailer, and then we can definitely get 40 tons. So it doesn't really matter if it's over 40 as long as it's got a trailer hitch. Yeah, so just have a little tiny. That is a point. Yeah, I think I'd sooner do just the front one if we're taking the back trailer. We can get that 3 tons later, is what I mean. Yes, we didn't get to the maximum use out of the John Deere really. I think we took on one little outing, but that is out. I did, with our equipment, I did intend this to become a full-fledged Let's Play, if I'm honest. I really did, but things don't always work out. It was only when I had a count up of how many Let's Plays I had got that I realised I really have overextended myself a little bit. Yeah, I think we've got 6 full-time Let's Plays, and that is more than I don't think I've ever known anyone to do that many at any one time. So yeah, I thought, it is sometimes showing. I keep forgetting to mulch and things like that. So I thought that's because you're stretching yourself. You also sort of, because you know subconsciously that you've got a lot on, you tend to rush things. Some of it's fine-tuned, but some of it's rushing and mulching. I think it's relying on your habits, and your habits are the old FS19 habits. So I am remembering to fertilise, remembering to weed, all those type of things as a rule of thumb. But the new things, those I'm not remembering because I haven't got them. It's not perfected. It's not a perfected skill where it's part of me yet. But it is obviously part of me enough that I got that. Why am I getting off at the shop? Oh wait, yes, I am getting off. Let's also look at the sales. You never know. Yes, now this is something that's quite interesting. The multi-snow bucket. Yeah, I do like this. This has got to be a wheel loader, hasn't it? That's the only thing I've noticed, which is quite bad, and that is, there may be some absolute experts who just look at that and think, yeah, that's a wheel loader. Whereas me, I'm not sure. It doesn't tell you what it is. It just says multi-snow bucket. Now, if I was on that in telehandler, wheel loader or whatever, then I'd know what it was. And that is quite interesting that that now does, because that can be used as a massive bucket. That is a massive advantage. Yeah, oh, they both do it as well. It just says this tool can be used to load goods on your trailer. It doesn't tell me what it is. Yeah, I do think that's quite an oversight, if I'm honest. Right, anyway. Yes, we are looking for something specific. Ah, my mouse is refusing to allow it to move. Yeah. I hate that. If your mouse is highlighting something and you've got a gamepad, it overwrites your gamepad. Right, that is the new 82 Studio. Well, no, it is reasonably new. It's not, yeah. This one, which can have an extension and what, 30 meters, which with ours would be 40. Yes, that would actually do. You can stick a bumper pull, and there is a, you can go, I thought you could have done, or does it have it automatically? No, perhaps it doesn't then. I could have sworn. No, it doesn't. Ah, there you go, you see. No, it doesn't have the... That is important for us, otherwise we're not going to get the 40 tons. There is these ones, yeah, and it has to be the auto load. The trailer combo... Oh, no, the trailer combo does allow you to do the tipper body. 34.7. 41.4, we can do it in one, so it doesn't really matter, but we will do the rear hitch as well. Will that allow to cover with it having an extension? Oh, it does. Wow. Okay, we should go for that. Lease for under £2,000. Fantastic. Right next to us, smashing. I don't think we need the hitch really. I think 41 tons is more than we need. Yeah, you can't have a liquid one on this if you go for this configuration for some reason. Which you can on the auto, which is strange. Actually, yeah, we're going to have to unfortunately go across the road to avoid that. Right, let's get this done and let's see the best price. Even if we have to go across the map, let's do this properly. What we will do. Well, if it's for 6, that's it. So let's quickly switch that over. To be somewhat, should be on dollars. That one, I know. I'm getting used to this now, where everything is, which is nice. And of course, silly old me stuck that blue trailer right in the way, which is just about the way that I want. Terrible. Still, it is an extension of me, and I do have that habit. I've said that before, where I always manage to stand in front of the wrong cupboard if I'm in your house or kitchen. So yes, it's not surprising that I leave things in front of where I want to be. Yes. And of course there is a bit of Murphy's Law there as well, definitely. Yes, I'm sad to see this go bought in another way, as I say, because of the fact that I've overextended myself. I do feel that it is the right thing to do. Yeah. We have got some Let's Plays that are blossoming, but I don't want to rush things either. No, I really want to do things to their best. So there's Greenlands that's blossoming now, and there is also, well, actually, yeah, Western Wilds. That has exploded right from day one. Really, we're doing very well on that. Right, so. Let's take the wheat first and let's see where is the best price for wheat. Yeah, we need to be on the right place first. The wheat best price is not much in it. Okay, let's tag you. Yeah, you're the middle. Are you a long way away or? no. No, it's not actually. Let's just check the other one while we're there. See if Johnson's is not bad for the oats. Cereal factory. Yep, it is actually. It's right, okay, well it was sorted then. It's not very far. We should see the beam lights, I don't like that. Yes, seems very appropriate using our big and fast track. I do love the name, really, when you consider a fast track. Fast track's a fast track. Very clever. I do love simplicity as well. It is funny, I was thinking this, at our company we call our receptionists, you see everyone knows what a receptionist is, everybody, but ours are called tenant service coordinators. Now, not everybody knows or can guess what that actually means. It doesn't mean anything to some people. And there's a lot of names like that where companies have changed their names, and I think it's counterproductive. I think it's gone silly. What should we do? Back. Yeah, I think this is back tip only, isn't it? Yeah, I'm sure it is. Let's go back. Let's do that. Oh, okay. I definitely got something from that before. But let's go to the other one. We did definitely get it though to begin with, but then it's gone. No, I'm confused. Yeah. I'm definitely on the right track. That is a little bit confusing. No, we definitely did get the symbol, and it went away. In my life, have they stopped selling things? Can I not sell this here? Have they changed their mind on this product being on their list whilst I pulled up? That's all I want to know. I will go elsewhere, but perhaps they don't like me. It could be that. I would try both triggers as well. And sometimes leaving and coming back is the ticket, but well, it's definitely back as well. I am not faffing around. We should go somewhere else. How bizarre. Yeah, I haven't got time to faff around, that is true. So we are on wheat and grain mill. Where are you? Let's tag you and have a look. Where are you? Ah, just down the road a little on the left. Well, Johnson's your loss. It's not really isn't the end of the world. Environmental scores, well, can we get around here? Yes, we can, thank goodness for that. Some of them you are blocked off on, and you can't do it now that we're racing. In fact, we can do it. Very important, silly with a train. Due to that is that because we have snow there. Fantastic. I do love these little touches. It does add a little bit of, well, I won't honestly, it really isn't, because snowmen when there's no snow on the ground, but it's cute and nice. It is. A reminder that it is a game and it is a bit of fun. It is. We're at our last bit of product, and then it is digestate, which we ought to be looking at the price on that as well. So again, that is a definite. Yeah, that is going to really seriously bring a lot of that. Do you know, I just thought, we have the liquid tanker that could be reconfigured into this exact configuration. Yeah, it's amazing sometimes how you think, oh, it's a liquid tanker. Yeah, it is, but it can be reconfigured. So yeah, silly me. Stick some lights on. It is a little tiny bit. I've done it again, the indicators. It is a tad dark. Too speedy. Too speedy. You shouldn't ever be speedy, not with you when you tip it. Just do this. I do like the fact this is slightly over 40 tons. Yeah, it's good. Right, let's have a look again and see if this time who it was that had the most. Oates, Johnson's. No, Sierra Factory is the best, so we know where that is now. That's where we're going. He's on the down. We are going to go smashing. This should bring in quite a bit of income. Well, not that the other didn't. Should also get some decent, again, I mean obviously, yes, we've not been on the Let's Play long enough really to impact the field a lot. If we'd have kept this for years, we would have got our, yeah, I am starting to get on a couple of Let's Plays up to 80%. It usually starts at 50 something, so that is quite a good to have got it there. I think Hobo's Hollow, we've got a really good score on that, which does show that, you know, really, yeah, we're getting to the point where, yeah, we're getting to the point where we've had an impact. Yeah, we have definitely. Fire department on the left. Watch what you're doing. You nearly went into a post. Now you do want the indicator. So let's be realistic. Although I don't know if anyone's behind me, so that would always be, yes, there was something there. Right. Yeah, we are gonna, I was thinking about that. I don't know how much digestate we have actually got. I do know it was over, I think it was 100 and something tons. And that was before we stuck what we've got in, so wow. Not quite going to touch it yet. Smash it. Wow, nice. 4,000 environmental scoreboard. Yeah, I do like this new environmental scoreboard. I mean, at the beginning you often get a deficit, but then if you look after your fields properly, even within a year, you can usually take it above the deficit, so it does soon impact, it does soon show that you've worked towards it. And after a few years, I mean, who was it? Clutch Simulations, yeah, he got his, it was 90%. So yeah, that is quite amazing. I'm going to drop this off at the shop, I have no excuses for it. I love the snowmen on the stairs. That's quite funny. Right. Indicate about now. Yeah. Right, let's drop this off from the shop, and I will just pop in and tell them that it is here. we have finished completely? Yeah, we have. Brilliant. Indicator off. Right, now we need to be cracking on with, just going through the day, also checking the price on digest dates to see if it's reached its high of 1.3-ish. Yeah, it does reach that high. 1.3, I think, is about January, and then it's sucking off and still selling February, March, and it goes down to about 1.2. So, yeah, in fact, let's grab both trades. In fact, no, let's look at price of digest date first. I'll not see any digest date on that. Right, let's have a look. Digest date. Yeah, it's reaching its top price. It's so close to being under its 1.3. Yeah, it is actually so close that I'm gonna take it. I am. Stick that. Drop behind this one. Yeah, we can. Because it is. Actually, that is true. No, we've got to rush forwards through the day anyway. So let's just do that. Let's grab the last bit of this, and then we'll just speed it up. Let's at least start at the good price. Now then, are we up to the task? That is the question. Bad. No, it definitely needed more than one attempt, definitely. Shots a little. Let's be going in. Surprises me. Right. You're thinking there, and you're not quite there yet. Right, last. I think this will be the last. I'm sure there's very little, isn't there? Yeah, very little. So typically, it wasn't worth me putting the back trailer on, which is Murphy's Law. I don't know. Oh well. It's always useful to try to hone that skill anyway. With these are my bane of my life, and most of our lives as well. Swivel axles. So, right, that is it. Let's get these out of the way for when we do the digest date. So speed time up, I think, to our tea time. Go get the trailer as well. Let's be sensible. As soon as it hits 1.3, we're just going to literally, grab it. Yes, it is a good job we've got a bit of a fall on this, because this requires that to make it work. It has a bit of a, for some reason it has to go low. It's on a couple of Greenlands, I've had to literally dint the floor so that I can find this spot, so that I can actually make this go low enough to actually warrant. I can see. Obviously, we're not judging all my life 201 tons, 7 odd, and we're still. Mind you, this is the last limit, so let's speed time. Because that is it anyway. Let's process all we've got to process, but let's keep an eye every couple of hours. Mind you, I've got quite a way to go. Take it to dinner until all of that's gone, and then we should check, because then we'll know which digest date we have actually got. I might time lapse that though, because that is 7 odd. Journeys, which is quite a lot. Let's get ready. do love that. That hop was amazing. Wow, it's amazing when you watch it actually. There's more in that than you think. Right, that's about it. Just nearly. Wow, that's nearly the afternoon. It is the afternoon. Right, so there is 221. Right, we are definitely time-lapsing this because that is quite a lot. I am going to say so I'll see you guys again on the so. Right, that is that done. There is just placeables left, which I don't really like doing because it's not true value. But you know, let's be thorough. I was debating inwardly while I was doing that as to whether I should or I shouldn't. But I did say I would, so yeah, we should always follow through Yeah, we've lost a good quarter. It's a real massive shame, but yeah. We have got bits and bobs in that as well. I know. Oh, brilliant. I didn't really... Oh, so they're doing that again. That's amazing. Yes. It's an absolute shame though, because obviously we're really not getting good value for any of this. And that's... Right, if we're going to be really thorough, then we do need to be selling our little fingers, which is a shame. Yeah, should have saved this actually before, because I say that you never know, there is a possibility. I've said this though, and it's never worked out that I've ever returned, even though my intentions often are, because there's always another map so far that may slow down in time, you don't know, but then again it might also not. So yeah, I'm not selling the equipment, I did always say that. So that is us done. Nearly 1,000, wow, nearly 1.5 mil, we're only 8,000 off 1.5 mil, that is amazing. And, yes, you are forgetting, you just sold all your placeables. Yes, if we are moving from the map, it does make sense that you would sell all of your everything. Oh, of course we have the mat. Yeah, let's do this properly. Yeah, because we would be leaving the area. If we're going to be leaving the area, then we really would be selling up. Yeah, we would. That is true. Smashing, and that was us owning absolutely nothing but the equipment, and we are nearly 1.6 million almost. That is absolutely amazing. So we came with very little and went with an awful lot. So that is absolutely amazing. I would like to thank you all for watching. Yes, without you there is no Let's Play, no content creation, or for no purpose. So yes, it's a massive... I know a lot of people have been interested in this map, so yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you're going to continue with me on journeys on other maps. I do truly. But whatever you choose to do, I do say that's a Mr. CDP, isn't it? Yeah, I realise that. I'm going to say goodbye for now.